Well, so I want to name my mother, who was one of the most brilliant women I knew. And she was an African-American woman born in the 1920s. And given the options that were available to her at the time, she became a secretary. She, at one point, cleaned other people's houses, but became a secretary. And this is a woman who, had she been born now, would run a Fortune 500 company. She was just that brilliant. And yet her leadership showed up in the community. So while it was thwarted out in the larger culture, her commitment to and passion for justice. She was one of the first presidents of our local National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, or NAACP, which was a big deal for a woman back then. So on a personal level, I definitely honor her legacy and what she left me. It was expected that I would make a difference. That was not, it wasn't even off the table. It was like, you will make a difference, and you come from people who make a difference, and so you do that. And say, well, okay, I'll make a difference. One of the major reasons we're having some of the difficulties we're having in the world right now is a result of a lack of good leadership. And I'm watching leadership shift from the old models of command and control, and I'll tell you what to do and you do what I say, to much more egalitarian, much more, let's create common vision, be on purpose here. How do we support each other's leadership? And those principles are needed right now. Climate change or any of the major issues aren't going to shift because one person is going to say, this is what we'll do. It's going to be a movement of the heart, a movement of peoples, and a new kind of leadership needs to emerge and is emerging, much more nuanced. Not so much this is right and this is wrong, but here's the pond in which of possibilities, right? And there's not any one particular one that is better than the other. I just love them. I love them. I have no idea what they're doing. In some ways, and seriously, they are connected in ways electronically and I think psychically and in ways that I have no clue. And at Rockwood, we have a lot of younger staff. I think there's only a couple of us over the age of 50. And everybody else is this amazing bunch of wacky people who I love, and they aren't seeing the world like through my eyes. And when they laugh at me, and I love that, they'll go, oh yeah, poor dear. Here, we'll help you. and they have a way of thinking holistically and generatively. And again, I'm making a broad strokes on a whole generation or several generations of people. But they don't think in the ways that I learned to think. And it's exciting, and I don't understand it. And in some ways, I think it's really healthy that people my age don't understand it. Because if we understood it, then we'd get in there and try to muck about in it. And we actually need to just support. My job is to support the young folks who are coming along and offer as much as I can to make sure they succeed. And then not be attached to actually getting any of it.